Hi everyone, we are back again and we did something a bit unusual for us. We actually ventured outdoors and we went to a car boot sale, actually two car boot sales, and we did some reasonable pickups, not as big bonkers value as the Facebook Marketplace. Facebook Marketplace does seem to be the best place to get the deals, but we did manage to pick up some interesting things out there. We are going to be getting our first games in a couple of different consoles, and we picked up our second console of the series. So let's see what we got. So we went to a car boot sale and we managed to pick up a number of games, but we'll go through here and we'll start off with our new console we have picked up for, and it is PlayStation 3. We have got the PlayStation 3 rocking now, and we have a number of games inside. So I get nice and bright so you can see. So PlayStation 3, we got Lego Dimensions. So okay, I will have to pick up all the bits and bobs for that. But if I pick up some of them, it'll be able to work across other consoles as well when we get the bits and bobs and the games and all. We're trying to get as many games as possible, remember. Next up is a game I will be playing, and that is Assassin's Creed Brotherhood. I'm a massive fan of the Assassin's Creed series, and this is going to give me a reason to go back and play Brotherhood, so I'm looking forward to that. Next up is another racing game. I'll be playing this. I do like my racing games, and this is Race Driver Grid. So far, for these PlayStation games, we're doing pretty good because there's games I will play in them. And the next one is Top Spin 4. And yeah, I will be playing that as well. So I from them 4 games, I know for sure I will be playing these 3. So I am looking forward to get into that. Next up is a series which I'm going to try and get all the games and maybe try and go through them in order. And it's back to 360, and it's Resident Evil 5. I think this is a decent enough pickup here. I'm looking forward to that. Next up is our first foray into this. It's the Halo series, and we've got Halo Wars. So not a bad pickup here either. It's Halo Wars, for people who don't know. It's actually the RTS. It's not actually going around and shooting people in the head, as some people like saying. It is going around and you're controlling some of the people in the Halo universe in an RTS. It's actually pretty decent. I've played a part of that, and I'm looking forward to that. Next up is Halo Reach. I know this is a lot of people's, yeah, it's alright sort of one. So there we go. Big spoiler thing here. I'm not a big Halo fan. I think Halo is a bit overrated. It's dead on. You can play it a bit for me, but I wouldn't be going, oh my god, Halo, 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 Halo. It's something I have dipped in and I've started playing a bit more of, but it's not something I'm going out of my way to actually play. Next up, and this is going to be a little warning for when you actually go out and start collecting games, is make sure you've got the 2 discs. Halo 4 is actually a 2-disc one. I've only got 1 disc for it, so this is a bit of a big miss. So in my little sheet here, I'm putting this down as 0 because that isn't worth anything, because we sort of messed up there and it's missing a disc, so we need to keep that separate and look out for disc 1 for that. Next up is a game I've actually been playing on my Steam Deck, so I'm going to play it on the 360 now as well to get the achievement, and that is Space Marine, and I'm really enjoying playing this, and it is well worth it. It's Gears of War, basically, sort of play style going around, but set in the Space Marine and Warhammer sort of universe. It's actually a real fun game, and something you can just chill off to and just go around shooting some orcs. Next up is a game which you can basically pick up anywhere, and I'm actually surprised it's still running. And I actually I'm not sure if you remember around this time. This came out at the late of the 360's lifespan. I started playing it on the Xbox One and PlayStation. That is the original Destiny. So I'm intrigued to see how that actually plays on the 360. Next up is a pretty decent sort of game which I was wanting to get in my collection anyway. It is Forza Motorsport 3. So go around and do all the little challenges there. And we've now picked up our first PlayStation 2 game in PES 2008. It was just there, decided just to go for it. So all in all, that cost us £10 to get all them games. I'm just going to split this off slightly different. So it was £10 for all them games, which we broke out about even. Do you call it even? So it was about £5 to trade in all them games, and £16.50 to buy them. So first PlayStation 2 game, just seen it, just said, we'll start getting that one going. We also have picked up our first GameCube game. We don't have a GameCube as yet in our video series, but we have got our first GameCube game, and it is completely complete. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense, and disc is fine and all that. So first GameCube game, and it's Soul Calibur. So for people who don't know, in Soul Calibur 2, when that came out in the different consoles, each of them got their own sort of special fighter. And for the let's say the Wii there, for the Nintendo GameCube, it was Link. So yeah, that was our first sort of game pickups there. So that cost us a tenner to buy. It's £8 to trade it in, or £12 to buy. So we're right in the middle for that. So I'm not too concerned about that. You're going to win, you're going to lose. We're not going out here and doing it as we're trying to make money on each of these sort of deals. It's just to give you a sort of ballpark price. You can do a bit of wins, you can make a bit of a loss, and we will be showing you some of our losses. We've got a big massive one coming out, and that is, make fun of me in the comments, but I think this one here is fair enough. Our big pickup from the car boot sale was a new console. It did not come with a controller, it did come with the power supply, and that is a big fat PlayStation 3. It is working, it's working fine. It's a 40 gig model, and you can use your PlayStation 4 controller on it, so we want to get a proper PlayStation 3 controller for it to give that a proper sort of workout there. Again, a bit like the Xbox 360 pickup, you can start picking up the PlayStation 3 games for a relatively cheap amount, and you can start building your library out there, and also get into the trophy building and start getting your trophies. The PlayStation 3 store is still working. I've tested this out. This is working fine, and you can still get the games and stuff like that. So I think this wasn't a oh my god knockout sort of one, but I don't think it's an oh my god this is awful. So all in all, if we were to trade everything in, we would get £36.94 in trading vouchers in CEX, and if we were to buy all this, it would cost £88.50, and we spent a grand total of £35 on it. So I think it's about evens what we've worked out. So not brilliant, not woeful either. So let me know, what do you think? Do you think I did all right here, or didn't I do all right? Let us know in the comments, and like, subscribe, and all that jazz. And we will see you all again soon.